So this is going to be my first Instagram TV where I show you what I'm actually cooking. So bear with me. This is the first time I'm doing this. So tonight we are making another one of my favorites, of course. That's always one of my favorites. It's going to be a meatloaf, but I actually put in stovetop stuffing, and then I add a little extra toppings. So first we'll get started with 1 box of the stovetop stuffing. I get the savory herb because there's not a beef flavor, and I'm not too keen on mixing chicken flavored stuffing with beef. That's just me, do what you want. So next I have 1 pound of beef. It's leftover, so usually I'll just buy, you know, like a pound or like 2 pounds and do 2 beef meals. So this is a pound of beef. And then we need 2 eggies. Are you good at cracking eggs? I'm the worst. Sometimes I have to go picking eggshells out, so if I ever make you breakfast, watch out for those eggshells. So I'm crazy. I need to rinse my hands immediately after breaking open the eggs. I have to. You should too. So got my little dish towel over here. So then you add in, this is the new ketchup, 1/2 cup of ketchup. So just gonna moisten it. It's what's really gonna hold the stuffing and the beef together. So the ketchup and the egg molds it together. So cup of ketchup. Okay, 1/2 cup of ketchup. Ooh, that was actually a full cup of ketchup. I'm just gonna scoop some out. Cooking with Leah, welcome. We're scooping out ketchup because we put too much in. 1/2 cup too much, to be precise. So that's probably good enough. So this just means we need less water. So then you gotta put in a little bit of water just to moisten things up a little extra. So just use less water because I did extra ketchup. So hands in. First, I know I just washed my hands when I did the eggs, but I'm crazy. So I'm just gonna wash them off real quick again because I'm crazy. I don't know. Hands are washed up. Just dry them real quickly. And now we dive in. And just mix it with your hands. Hear that crunch? So just get all the stuffing mixed wet, everything mixed together. It's just gonna be a big old pile of beef and stuffing at the end. Sounds delicious. Once you have it mixed together, you'll wanna make sure you get your, I use like a bread dish, so a bread baking pan. So I've got a bread baking pan for that, and then like another one for bread, banana breads and shit. So once it's all mixed together, you're gonna wanna form it into your pan like a loaf, because that's why it's called meatloaf. Oh, are you wondering what we're having with the meatloaf? We're also having corn on the cob, and then some, I've never made this before, it's gonna be mashed cauliflower. So I'm washing my hands again. For the 3rd time. I know, you can keep count if you want, I don't care. Hands are washed and clean, free of beef bacteria. Ta-da! Here's my pan. It's already sprayed with a non-stick. So now you're just transferring the beef from the bowl to the pan. So just kind of form it in. Formed it. Wash my hands for the 4th time. Because I get beef bacteria again. And next, we put some sliced cheddar on. So next we add some sliced cheddar. Cheddar is better. It's always Cabot. always. If you grew up in Vermont, you're eating cabbage. Or you better be. Oh, I got 2 extra slices. Squeeze them in there though. I just want you guys to know that I'm never like a pretty food presenter. Not my style, I just flop it around. I'm not gonna use the extra cheese. There's just not room. And then in the end, just a little bit of ketchup on top. Burns on with the cheese, okay? Let me show you. Meatloaf, cheese, and ketchup. And then there's stuffing in the meatloaf. Pretty easy. So this goes in the oven for 1 hour. So next we will prepare the cauliflower. So first we'll cut it up, then get it into the pot, rinsed off, boil it. Like I mentioned, I've never made mashed cauliflower before, but I 100% just intend to make it the same as I would mashed potatoes. So just a different vegetable. Same process, different vegetable. Just like potatoes, I assume, you know, just small chunks. Then I'll just boil them till they're tender, like enough for a fork to go through probably. And then I'll pull them off, add some sour cream, maybe a little butter. So this is actually a lot of cauliflower for 2 people. Okay, so we've got the cauliflower on to boil. The meatloaf is in the oven. Then next what we will do is get the corn all husked up and ready to boil. And maybe that's something Dan will do. Just a quick update. It's been like 15-20 minutes. I've got the cauliflower boiling. It's not tender enough. I've got the water on for the corn on the cob. So we should be eating in about 20-25 minutes. Okay, so we've got the cauliflower ready. I just want to remind you, I've never made this before. Like I said, I'm literally just making this the same way I would make mashed potatoes, and we'll see how it comes out. A little bit of butter. Next we'll do some salt and pepper. And we'll just try to mash it like this. Which, I don't know if you do this, but when I make mashed potatoes, I actually do the hand masher and a regular masher, like the mixer. Which I think that's probably what I'm about to do right now. I'm not sure what this is supposed to look like in the end. I don't know. So, I have to get these in before I plug it in, because sometimes it goes on and I'm trying to plug them in, and yeah, that's not good. Okay, so I get it plugged in. Honest with you, these do not look the same as mashed potatoes. We'll see how they taste. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I like cauliflower. Just gonna put in a little dollop of sour cream. And maybe a little extra. I needed another spoon because that one got dirty with the cauliflower. So I couldn't re-dip it into the sour cream. Okay. So these are ready. I'm not putting any additional spices in here tonight because this is my first time trying it, and I just want to make sure I even like mashed cauliflower. So when I make mashed potatoes, I add in a bunch of extra spices and stuff. But tonight we're just going to be pretty basic just to see if I even like it. So now we'll wait for the corn to get done, and then we can eat, because that's the meatloaf going off right now. So this is what your meatloaf should look like at the end. That cheese is all melted, nice and golden on the top. Edges are crispy looking. So everything's done. The corn just finished up. The mashed cauliflower is ready. So we're gonna get ready to eat.